really looked troubled in open play, and obviously their main threat today was obviously from their set pieces, their throw-ins and corners and free kicks and things like that. And I thought we coped with that superbly well. And if I had any real gripe with the boys today was maybe in the final third of the pitch. You know, with the amount of possession we had in the final third, we didn't create maybe enough chances. With that, it wasn't quite fluent enough, or wasn't quite creative enough, or purposeful enough, or whatever. But that's being really picky. I thought it was a really good, solid performance today.
Having said that, Royston were difficult to break down. So credit to you to getting the players wide.
Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, we knew what we were going to come up against. They're a good side. Steve's always got them well drilled and they work really well. They're organised. I think they've had a few changes lately, but and they were in with a chance of the playoffs up until a couple of games ago. They won their league last year, so like I said, it was going to be a real tough game for us today. We knew that, but like I said, the boys went about it with, I think that. They played with real purpose and they played with good confidence, and I thought again the four wider players, 2 full-backs and 2 wide lads were really influential for us today. But like I said, in the final third, we just lacked a little bit more of a cutting edge, if you like, in that with creativity and creating a few more open chances. I mean, we had enough chances to win it by a few more, but when you think of how much possession we've had in that final third, we need to work harder on creating a few more chances.
How much credit do you give to the players for digging it out? Because that was tough playing conditions. It looked quite heavy.
Listen, when the players go out and perform, and they get all the credit because they go out there and they're the ones that put in the performances. So, but yeah, I mean the pitch was great. The pitch was fantastic, to be fair. The ground staff have done a hell of a job to get it in this condition. It was a little bit soft down in the bottom end, meadow end on the main stand side, and a little bit soft up in the corner Blackfriars end in front of the away supporters. But outside of that, the pitch was perfect. It was in great condition.
A lot of work from Lance Smith, especially up front, full of running, and he just wouldn't let Royston go at all, would he? He was snapping away all the way through.
Yeah, sometimes we ask him to slow down a little bit. It does, every now and again he overruns the ball and things like that, and that's just pure willingness to do well. And but like I said, his willingness today got us the second goal with his enthusiasm to chase down the lost cause, and then he had the presence and calmness to roll it back to Rob, and who took a touch and popped it in the back of the net. And we needed the second goal as well, because it would have been a nervy, although it didn't go that way, we could have been quite nervy towards the end with only having that 1 goal lead.
How much notice do you take of Kings Lynn?
None.
You just ignore it until the 90-minute mark?
None. Talk to the players about this on, we had a small incident during the game on Tuesday where people were talking, not players, but people were talking about the scores and how the scores were going. And at the end of the day, what they do is irrelevant. It's all about what we do. And, we know that if we win all of our games, then we can't be caught. Simple as. So obviously when we get back after a game and you hear the results, and sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, whatever it may be, then obviously if they've had a particularly poor result, then obviously it's good for us. But I don't expect them to slip up now. I don't expect them. They're strong. They're full of experience. They're well organised. Again, for me, they're the best team we've played this year. So like I said, but I'm not interested in what they're doing at the moment. I'm only interested in what we do.
So I think it's 5 wins and nobody can catch you. 5 more wins.
Yeah, I have 7 games, so it's not much to do, is it? 5 wins out of 7. So, listen, it is what it is, and we know that obviously Kettering would have had a tough game today playing Weymouth. We know that Kettering go to Kings Lynn on Monday, but like I said, that's out of our control. All we can do is we can control what we do. So, and we know that we've got another tough game in 2 days' time, and it's going to be a difficult one. But if the players apply themselves and play like they did today, then it gives us a much better chance of getting something from the game.
Will you have to change things because it's a plastic pitch?
Not a case of will I have to. I mean, I may do, but I don't think that would be out of. We obviously need to see how John is, because obviously with his knee on the 3G might not be the ideal surface for him. But I know that if I go in there now and ask him, he'll be wanting to play. So, but obviously we've got to look at long term as well. So as in, he's had 3 hours, just over an hour now. So, and he's starting to get some of his sharpness back. But obviously we want to make sure he's there for every game that we need him for. So like I said, so we'll see. Like I said, that and he's not the only one. There's 1 or 2 others that may be like that, feeling it on the plastic pitch. But we know, like I said, we know we've got to go there. We know we've got to get a job done. And like I said, it's going to be a tough afternoon.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.